Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones with me, Alpha by Omega, and King Rhaegar Targaryen of the Iron Throne. So, I think that we actually have only one goal now. Considering we are near a 60, our only goal is going to be secure the dynasty we have. We currently have 16 living members, so we can see that our dynasty is growing. We have a bunch of new younglings, newest one being Daemon Targaryen, but we also have Princess Aemma, Rhaegar Targaryen, and Aegon Targaryen, who is 2. This in turn means that the new dynasty is growing. The future generation, we now have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. 7 kids on the block. And Rhaenys Targaryen, after her husband, Prince Viserys, who was unfortunately incapable and he had some kind of accident. We still don't know what happened. But after he died, she is now free. She's 37 and she had only one child, Rael, who drowned. So I think we owe her a chance of happiness. But we'll have to check if we can find someone who would be willing to marry her. Now, we all know that we want to eliminate the dynasty Martell. Wow, Vincent, okay. That's actually not at all what I was hoping for. I thought that there would be more of you. Lord Mayron of Water Gardens. Paranoid, just gregarious, and temperate. Eager reveler. Children. If we want to have this as a matrilineal, he is not going to accept it. Okay. So then the marriage with the Martell dynasty is not possible. Do we have... I don't think we have anyone of our dynasty who would be near the age to which he could marry. So we will have to find someone else. Anyone? Do we have a... That's a question. Do we have a friend? We have, but it's a woman. Wait, no, that's... I mean... Corinne. Viserys. Miles. You are all very old, so that's not going to work. Actually, I have an idea. We might want to grant the person, so whoever will marry her will get the lordship of Lonely Hall or Skane, but he will have to marry Princess Rhaenys. So let's go with matrilineal, and we will want a knight. Roland Craig Hall. Stubborn and cynical. Let's look at it this way. We want someone. Okay, age difference. We want only an adult. We want a fertile person. It has to be a member of the Faith of the Seven. It would be ideal if you could find someone of Valyrian heritage. Okay, heterosexual, but that is understandable. Male. And I would like lustful. And the reason why I'm gonna say this is that part of this contract is going to be that he will promise that he will make Rhaenys give us a child, and we barely have anyone. So there is one person, lustful, forgiving, and honest. Lord Joe Harris, honorable absolver. Okay, so you will marry Rhaenys, and you will be granted... Actually, can I grant her a title? I don't think I can. No. Yeah, okay. So you will marry Rhaenys, matrilineal marriage. And once you do that, we are going to give you the Lordship of Skene. That is the part of this deal. And you are to give us a dynasty continuation, or you will lose this together with your head. Lordship of Skene. Cool. So that's how you do dynastical marriages. And we can now get centralization. So let's get it. Development growth in our capital is increased by 0.3 every. Okay. We gain a well-known dynasty. Laurent, the traveling maester, has come before me before he returns to his journey, thanking me profusely for my generosity and hospitality. He further stated that he would be sure to tell his new lord and his colleagues at the Citadel of the breadth and depth of my scholarly insight. So we gain a bit of piety every month, a bit of prestige and general opinion. Good. That is great. So amazing. We fixed one of our problem and we are asked to join Lord Lennock's Grand Tournament. Where is this one, this tournament? Let me see. Castle Argent. Actually, that really sounds... I know that name. Oh, that's very close. So do we want to join? We should grant Gold Guard Heights. Yeah, we know about this. Grant to... it's a city, right? Yeah, you're city holding. Wrong type of holding. A noble of the Westerosi culture. Too many held duchies. You can negotiate an alliance with your grandson, Prince Viserys. So let's negotiate that. You can pardon criminals, accolades. Okay, cool. So let us join this tournament, and that's going to be the last tournament we are going to join as a participant. After which we are going to only join as a person who watches, no longer as a person who participates. So let me see, we do have the weapon. Do we have any trinkets? Okay, we could get the ancient plague. Okay, so here we go, let's visit the village. Board games. Oh, this is gonna be board games and a horse race. Okay, that sounds good. Old Stone. A visit to Risegrave was exactly what I needed to relax before the contest. As I promenade through the streets, I see local children emulating a battle, using sticks as their weapons, and yelling some "for the honor of my house" and a multiple "Arr!" I stop to admire one of the most prominent buildings, proudly standing in the middle of the square. As I inspect it a bit closer, however, I quickly notice some ancient inscription. I've studied this ancient language. Our score increases greatly. Or we get another ancient plague. Or we must keep learning from them. Let's increase our score. Yep, and this is the last one where we want to triumph. From now on we will only recreate ourselves. Okay, let's go to the temple. Bring me glory, warrior. We have qualified in Castle Argent. I think I forgot where I heard this from, but I think that's one of the books, isn't it? Let's visit the artisan quarters. Browsing the wares on display in the tailor's shop, I spy a carefully wrapped package among the piles of garments and sundries. The tamer helper opens it for me, carefully untying the leather binding to reveal an exquisite embroidered crust. The Whitfield crust. How's Whitfield? Lovely. I want the Targaryen crust. Very nice work. We're not gonna spend money on such frivolities, even though we have a lot. Oh, unpause. So board games, the contest begins. The contestants take their place at the gaming tables, fluffing their cushions and requesting refreshments as the herald announces the contest commencement. For my first bout, I've been paired against my vassal Lord Baelor of Rollingford. Oh, this guy isn't bad at all. He's wrathful, vengeful, and sadistic. Conscientious scribe, but a hunter, herbalist, aggressive attacker, a reckless, a rough terrain expert knight, skilled fighter, veteran traveler, and a hasty wielder. Okay, and his skills are really good. 13, 22, 12, 17, 26, and we got 42, 18, 19, 9, and 31. So, who is favorite contestant? I have a bet to place. I'll bet on myself. We're not going to sabotage anyone. Baelor's mood turned suddenly several moves ago as he realized a simple mistake had all but decided the game in my favor. Yes, you win, King Rhaegar, he whines. Happy? Oh, he knocked the table. You know, you could have just conceded. So that was an easy one. Rhaegar Otis, our acclaimed knight. The board game quarterfinals are over. The herald looms. King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne, Lord Ellery of Atlanta, Lord Quentin of Blackstripe, and Lord Goodhor of Greyshield have reached the semi-finals. My next bout will be against my vassal Lord Quentin, who is brave, compassionate, trusting, and ambitious. That's an interesting combination. Gardener. Pilgrim. We have never really went on a pilgrimage before. Hastilder. He's 29. I can do this. I know why I would concede. The game of chess seems to be going perfectly. I'm thinking 3, 4, maybe even 5 moves ahead of my opponents when suddenly Quentin makes a move that causes my intricate strategy to melt away like a snowdrop in a candle's flame. I'm completely out of options. If I don't do something rash, I will surely lose the match. An extra play piece would go unnoticed. Actually, there's an obscure rule. I won't cheat. The soft click of moving pieces disturbs the calm. We are deep into the end game now, and the game hangs in the balance. I ponder on what has already happened. I'm winning by some margin, provided I can press this advantage hard. Victory is surely on the horizon. What would be the best one? You seem awfully sure of yourself. 80% chance, we increase our score, 7% nothing, and 11 decrease moderately. And we won. So, we have won this one, and we are going to the semifinals, right? Or the finals? Oh no, that was the semifinals, so we are going to the finals. Lord Gunthor, the Able of Greyshield. Greedy, rude, and ruthless. That's a horrible combination. He's gallant, though. Reaver, Knight, Pilgrim, Deviant. This is a crime to Lord Humphrey, Lord Gunthor's liege. This is a crime to you. Can we imprison him? We could, actually. Let's hope he doesn't do anything rash. I can do this. So, I keep a trained eye on the chess as my opponent prepares to make his next move. To my shock, Gunther picks up his piece and breaks the rules right in front of me. What manner of trickery is this, I object. Oh, forgive me, my opponent smugly rests his hand on the table. I was under the impression we were playing by shieldman rules. Judge. Pray, teach me these shieldman rules. Perhaps some coin will bring the judge to my side. No, judge. 99% chance we increase our score. You seem awfully sure of yourself. And we've won. That bastard was trying to trick me into winning. Victory. That's interesting. Nobody did board games until we did it. We won our 55 gold wager on us and gained 69 gold. We gained 150 prestige and extra 50 gold reward. We gained Grand Master for 5 years. And our Gunther was the runner-up. Let's visit the temple again. For dust you are. Soon that'll be me. We are pondering what's happened. And qualification. Okay, so we need to increase our score or we will not qualify. Interesting. Tourney grounds. Grand tournament. Be a man. I greet a band of knights as they wander past me, one straggling behind the rest, makes me pause. Spinning on my heel, I call after the figure. They are clad in shapeless, ill-fitting armor, their eyes wide and clearly terrified beneath their helmet. Something isn't right here. Stepping forward, I rip off the helmet before they have a chance to react. Standing before me, looking around furtively to see if anyone else had noticed, is none other than a woman, dressed as a knight, no less, planning to compete as a knight even. Bethany, guest of Lord Lennock. Wow, she's a blade master, nice. I'll keep your secret. So she joins the grand tournament. I could do with a service of someone like you. Bethany joins the grand tournament, becomes our knight. Guards, there is a woman in the tournament. No, well, you know, let's sponsor her. I'm all if not rueful, and will probably not qualify for the horse race. Let's visit the tent camp when we have the option. Maybe there's gonna be one more chance for us, but we would need a score of extra 6, and I wasn't willing to throw Bethany under the bus for this. Aristus Revelry. Okay. Disgusting. These are the drunk guys. Disgusting. We're not gonna join them. So we'll only watch the horse race. Such spectacle. I have a bet to place. Who is the favorite contestant? Lord John of Nestrish. Lord John. Okay. Warhorse. The horse race nears, and the idea of entering my warhorse stranger instead of my racer Chargemain has been on my mind for days. I wouldn't be riding him myself, but he has spirit nonetheless. Stranger won't let me down. Okay, let's have him in the race. And let's bet on my friend's horse, Lord John's Griffin Roost. I mean, we're here for fun, aren't we? So let's see. I guess no event for us. It is almost impossible to tell who took the victory. They are neck and neck. The crowd reaches a crescendo. The riders urge their steeds on in unison. The finish line looms. So who's the lucky horse? Lady Perman Minis's horse Gimmer crosses the line as the crowd erupts, closely followed by Lord John's Roost and Lord Ennis' Brave Feet. Well, we lost our small wager, but we nearly got it. Grand Tournament conclusion. Oh, we got a prize necklace. Attraction opinion. And we get a bit of experience in a hasty wooder. Cool. So that was actually fun. So finish the grand tournament and travel. True aim. Teeming with all manner of wildlife, Olivar and I agreed that Cliff Hook would be a splendid place to go on a hunt. While we don't have time to stay for a proper outing, as we traverse the area I spot a pristine wild rabbit at the edge of the forest. It has peculiar markings on its fur and I motion to Olivar to survey the animal. As he spots the rabbit he grins. What would you say to your friend of age, Rish? Whoever strikes that pristine fellow with an arrow wins. Sounds like a deal to me. 99% chance Olivar pays 275 gold to me, and we gain a lucky rabbit's paw artifact. Well, thank you for your money. Rabbit inside, we both slowly but purposefully move closer to the rabbit, taking aim for its tiny body as it gnashes away at a piece of straw. I pull my string and release as the arrow goes straight into the animal's body. The sudden impact launches it a few paces, then the tiny body slumps down on the ground, motionless. I roar in triumph, and Olivar joins me in my cheer. Nice shot, he cries as I dart forward to pick up the trophy. This was fun. So, wait. I wanted to check my artifact. Okay, so we get another plague, prize necklace, and a lucky rabbit's paw, which actually increases our prowess. That's unexpected. But hey, 58. Now we're, I think, better than Robert was at the start. And we're back. And you died. Who were you? You were infirm. Had a cancer. Your counselor. Okay. I don't see you here, and you were not part of the King's Guard, so I'm not sure who you were. We can designate a guardian for Liana. But she's hurt. Still. Let's have her. Okay, I know who's gonna take care of her. It will be our Maester, Princess Liana. The old Maester is going to tutor her. Good. Good. Princess Shira, King Jaehaerys II. Education is at an end. Corin became a skilled tactician and a trained fighter until we meet again. That's actually not bad. He is dull, but a skilled tactician and a trained fighter, so he is still better than many of our courtiers. A person can be sponsored. Oh god, you want to forge us a crown? Oh yes, please. We are going to do whatever we can to sponsor that. And we're not gonna go to that grand tournament. Even though that might be fun. But instead, I would like to see that we upgrade the Swinger into Outer Bailies. More walls mean more bailies, and by extension more safe storage for supplies. With bailies this many, we can even store an entire stable's worth of knightly mounts within the walls. An excellent thing should be run out of pickled boar's head. And as another order, we are going to... wait, what am I doing? Murder here. We're gonna create another men-at-arms regiment. We have armored footmen, dragon keepers, they counter spearmen and heavy infantry. So let's get them and increase their size to 2, 3. And we need to station you. Where could we station you? We do have another holding somewhere, don't we? No? Okay, we can only station them directly in our domain. And we don't have any. That kinda sucks. It's a temple holding. City holding. Warships of King's Landing. It's full, isn't it? Can I revoke your title? Well, I don't think there's any that we could use. We got a castle and then a lot of city holdings. What about this one? We could try to get Finger of King Ares. Can I revoke? No. He's not my direct vassal. Well, I guess you guys are just gonna stay somewhere. Station Visenya Hill. Yeah, they would gain way more if we could station them somewhere. Well, we've granted a ton of things. Are there any more ruins? Something that we could use? Prince Rhaegar came to petition me. We shall fill the coffers, and Queen Rhaegar came to petition me. Queen Rhaegar is at last shown into my great hall, and waste no time. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. A malady and discontent prevails in my land. Does she hold the title? Oh wow! I never noticed this. The masses shall see their king. Queen Rhaegar actually rules the north. She's the only... well, she was the direct descendant of the Starks. So she rules the north from Winterfell. Huh. I did not expect that. That's actually pretty interesting. Lord Baylor and 2 others have entered the tournament. Well, good for them. And we finished Machicolations, whatever those are. Unlocks all white medieval era fortification buildings. Okay, inspiration, motto for the ages. Sure, we are going to put our motto in there. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.